How to teach your dog how to hug. I first started by teaching Watson how to sit pretty. This helps with his balance. You might want to use some treats or peanut butter for this. Hold the treats near your dog's nose and pull back slowly. Reward every time your dog raises their paws. Continue this and then add the word sit pretty or whatever word you want to use. I tried this with Kiko, but it doesn't really work, but he does have the cutest teepees. Then, using my leg, I just took Watson the shake. The moment his paw goes around my leg, I reward. We continued to practice this exercise and then I added the word hug and reward. After doing this for some time, then here are the results. Watson, who's your best friend?
These are words my dog knows, according to my dog. Whisper. Speak. Do you want a cookie? Give me a kiss. Do you want to go for a ride?
There are no laws saying that you have to teach your dog that certain commands are certain words.
Hank? T-Rex? Good boy! T-Rex? Good boy!
Lola, move back. Lay down. Speak. Roll over. Good girl. Come. Sit. High five. Good girl. Paw. This paw. Good girl. Whisper. Good girl. Spin. Wave. Wave. Good girl.
Hey guys, 3 things you should know when raising a puppy. Rub those paws. Consistently rub the paws when they're little like this. That way when you take them to the vet or the groomer and they get their nails clipped, they think nothing of it. Also rub those ears. They can get ear infections, so when they're older and they need their ears cleaned, they will think nothing of it. And then number 3 is socialize them. Introduce them to their friends. Bring them around loud noises. Bring them around other animals. Georgia has been around kittens and cats since she's been born, so you'll see she runs right past her and thinks nothing of it.
Speak. Tire. Give me box. Spin. Spin. Rotate. Rotate. Sit. Down. Roll. Stay. Yes. Throw. 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 Middle. Under. Under. Touch. Touch. Yes. Arms. Yes. Touch. Touch. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Sit. Right. Okay. Hello. Go back. Opposite. Yes. Speak. Feet. 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 Yes. Around. Yes. Stop. Body. Body.
I want our puppy Sparrow to be as well trained as our adult dog Ham is, so these are some things we do to train her. Anytime she has to go to the bathroom, I ring her bell. This teaches her to eventually be the one to ring it. I then walk her to the side of the house because they're not allowed to pee in the yard. We work on sit and stay very often. I have her sit in one room while I walk to the other and make her wait for a few seconds before I call her. Repetition is key, so we do this over and over, and she's very food motivated, so I give her a piece of food every time she does it right. For basics like sit, shake, and lay down, I do this over and over again and give her a piece of food every time she does it correctly. I like our dogs to go to their rug and stay anytime we want, so I do this again by repetition and treats and tell her to go to her rug and applaud her when she does it right. Go to bed means that she has to go to her kennel. We of course kennel train her. She stays in here anytime we're not home and she sleeps in here at night. And we are using the Gentle Leader from Amazon to teach her how to walk properly.
Did you know you can over-socialize your dog? An over-socialized dog is a dog that looks to the rest of the world instead of you for fun and engagement. That's not a dog that will choose you in any environment. I didn't call Rudder over. He just came over and sat with me when he noticed I had sat down. If I got up and kept walking, he would go off walking again. Even in a busy place, he would choose me. Engagement is the foundation of training.
Here's how to use a retractable leash responsibly. It's about to rain, we're gonna do this fast. Step 1, get a high quality retractable that won't fail.
Step 2, clip it to a back clip harness.
Step 3, make sure you're going somewhere relatively open. You don't want to clothesline bikers, runners, or children. Step 3, your dog should know the heel command. Rudder, heel. And be able to loose leash walk. Next step, I forgot what step we're on. Your dog should understand leash pressure, so if they hit the end, they know to just stop and not continue pulling.
That looks like this. Easy! Good boy. And then he hits the end of the line and he comes right back. And I'm conditioning the easy to let him know.
And the most important thing, you need verbal control of your dog. Rudder, down. Yes. Come. Yes. Heel. Attaboy. And don't forget to bring a standard leash just in case.
4 easy ways to keep your Shiba busy when you can't that'll also help with bad behavior. Number 1, frozen Kongs. Get a Kong and fill it with peanut butter, let it freeze, then give it to your puppy. This will calm them down and help prevent bad behavior like chewing on furniture since it encourages licking. Number 2, feeding bottles. Get an old plastic water bottle and cut some holes in it. Fill it with their favorite dog food and let them figure out the rest. This will make your puppy think and develop a sense of working for their food. Number 3, TV for dogs. Go to YouTube and search for TV for dogs. Play it on your main TV if possible. This will help your puppy calm down and understand impulsive behaviors for when small animals catch their eye in public. Last but not least, my favorite, a puppy play date. Invite over their best friend for the day so they can play and tire each other out. Puppies learn a lot from each other, so play dates are really beneficial for teaching them manners, socialization, and boundaries.
So most dogs never pick up on the verbal. He's not allowed to get off that board until I tell him SIMBACOME. Anything else I say, he should just ignore. Dog, cat, squirrel, pickle, hamburger, milkshake, mall, ball, fall, run, sun, bun. Pack, whack, rack, lack, tack, Simba come. Good boy.
Do you have a possessive dog that won't let go of objects? Being able to teach your dog how to out objects in their mouth is going to be really, really important. When teaching the out command, the type of toy that you use is really important. I prefer using toys like a tug toy or this rope toy. The way that we are going to start teaching the out command is through getting our dog interested in play. We want to activate their prey drive. When we are ready, we are going to firmly hold the toy on either side, and we are going to brace the toy up against our knees just like this. We're going to try really hard not to move the toy at all. Once your dog disengages from the toy, that is when you are going to mark good or yes, and then toss the toy away from you. What a strong boy. What a strong boy. Good job. Ready? Out. Out. Yes.
Day 1 of teaching my dog to get me beer out of the fridge. Day 1, teaching touch.
One of the first things you need to teach is touch because that'll help them close the fridge. So start by going through your progressions by teaching them to touch your hand and maybe your elbow, then you could graduate to the knee. You notice here that he isn't really getting it, so as soon as he even makes contact with the knee of any kind, I say yes and give him a treat. Timing is very important. You need to say yes as soon as he does the exact thing you want him to do. As you can see here, he's a little scared of the next thing I tried to get him to touch, so it's okay. I just go back to the beginning of my progressions and start again. Whenever your dog gets frustrated, just take a step back because if he's frustrated, he's not going to learn. As you can see, I now found something he isn't scared of, and as soon as he touches the chair, I time it and say yes and give him a jackpot reward so he realizes he did something good. Eventually, instead of touching the chair, he'll touch the fridge to close the door after he gets you the beer. Good job on day 1, Cash.
Your dog should not take food from strangers who try to give it to him.
I'm teaching my puppy Georgie her emergency recall word, which is here. Step 1 is so simple. You're just going to say your word here and then follow it up with 5 small pieces of a treat, cheese or meat, that you give one by one. You want to stay at this stage for a long time, at least 1 to 2 weeks, practicing over and over until you get a really strong response to that word here. As you can see, my dogs love hearing their emergency recall word.